fighting out of Houston, Texas, she is the Big Buzz, Danni B!
Well, Melina, you hear the reaction from the Globe Theater. Everyone loves the Big Buzz Danni B, former UWW Intercontinental Champion. She has no lack of motivation after being backstabbed by her former mentor, Miranda Alizé.
I mean, it's sad that Miranda did what she did to her, but I mean, it's just gonna fuel her to get angrier, to get more motivated and more passion.
Well, Danni B certainly has her work cut out for her.
Her opponent from Columbus, Ohio, weighing up 160 pounds. She is the ultimate athlete, J-Rod!
Now what we are seeing here is a ruthless athletic marvel. She calls herself the ultimate athlete, and that is not hyperbole. J-Rod is dominating. She is powerful, standing at 6 foot tall, former 2-sport star in volleyball and softball. She, quite frankly, has such a bright future ahead of her. She very well could also become a champion. Overwhelmed physically.
The size difference is interesting, so Danny's gonna need to be strong and fast.
J-Rod has such an abrasive attitude about herself.
Oh, she has this wild nature about her.
Well, Melina, I mean, you've been in situations like this throughout your career. When you look at someone like J-Rod, does she remind you of a competitor that you faced in the first ever I Quit match?
yeah, she definitely reminds me of Beth Phoenix. The size, the power, I could totally see that.
I mean, if you are Danni B, you know, you've been in situations throughout your career where you were the much smaller opponent. What would your strategy have to be?
You got to be faster, have more cardio, and tire the bigger person out. Tire her out, and that'll weaken her.
Now, the problem is J-Rod is just as fast as she is strong.
All I can say is you got to want it more, and it's all about who wants it more when it comes to wrestling.
And you know, some competitors, they're gifted with size and strength and attributes you can't teach, but they don't have that killer instinct. That's not J-Rod. She wants to destroy every woman in her path.
Well, look at the look in her face. She's like, I dare you. Look at that look. And she knows. She knows. To me, this is a taunt.
Credit to Danni B. I mean, she's a powerhouse in her own right, but when it comes to J-Rod, very difficult to counter.
Oh, no.
Oh, J-Rod just imposing her will on Danni B. Look at the core strength.
Wow, Danni.
Wow.
Oh, no, she's reversing it.
This might be the first time J-Rod has ever struggled in a strength competition. But Danni B prides herself on being a technical wrestler. She's certainly going to have to utilize every bit of her precise arsenal.
See, there she is, like using her speed.
And she defeated Christy Janes to become the Intercontinental Champion, and it was a monumental victory for her, and she's more focused than ever. And, you know, you can tell she's still bothered by what Miranda Alizé did. And, you know, quite frankly, Miranda, she's focused on becoming a dominant champion, but Danni B, in her future, she hopes she gets another opportunity.
But I don't blame her. That's like, it's definitely in her psyche right now where she has to think about see Miranda every day, or even passing right now inside the locker room. It's always going to be haunting her.
Another headlock takeover by Danni B, and you know, she's not trying to do too much early on, just trying to establish control. Ooh.
Oh, there's too much strength when it comes to J-Rod. There's no knocking that tree down.
Not sure a shoulder tackle is the greatest idea. That could sting the brachial plexus quick.
It's kind of like you're just hurting yourself a little bit. Running into a wall.
Third time could be the charm, perhaps. And oh my!
Oh!
Danni B dodging the lariat, and J-Rod goes down. Oh!
Oh no!
Switching directions.
Oh, misdirection there. That was the total rope-a-dope. She got her good.
J-Rod heading to the outside. Danni B through the bottom rope into the audience. And this is what you talked about, Melina. Danny B using every part of her arsenal to get the advantage here. Danny B wisely rolling J-Rod back in the ring.
Mm-hmm. There she goes. She's feeling it.
Ready to take a risk. Oh! Open-handed slap up
my
the side
goodness.
of the head, and now J-Rod. This could be the beginning of the end. Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
And J-Rod, full speed pump kick.
Can you imagine? Slap to the jaw with their palm.
Into the
Kick
cover
to the
goes
face.
J-Rod, and Danny B kick out at 2, but look how quickly this match has done a complete 180 in a matter of seconds.
Most definitely.
And when you look at someone like J-Rod, there's no high-risk maneuvers. There's no high flying. She's methodical. She's calculated. She knows her strengths, and she uses them.
Yeah. I mean, when she did that, what am I?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. Sorry. I can't help it get into the match. Oh, a toe to the back. I'm never a fan of one of those.
Well, as the director of wrestling for UWW, into the cover here. Danny B once again kicks out at 2. As the director of wrestling, I mean, you just look at the level of competition in UWW. So many incredible athletes. It really speaks to how women's wrestling has continued to grow. Yeah.
Yes, because I never had any of this when I first started. So to see this it just makes my heart happy because this is what women's wrestling deserves. I felt that chop. Oh.
Well, you also need to take credit. It's women like you who helped pave the way for what we see today.
Oh, I hope so. Oh, she said there's nothing to it. I believe it. Oh, my goodness.
And now J-Rod took too much time gloating, and now Danny B trying to muster up any
Danny's
kind of
had
offense.
enough.
So is J-Rod. One chop.
I really thought this was it, like where she just had enough of this. I don't know. I think this really.
Just look at that. One chop, and down goes Danny B.
But it makes me think if losing the title really did something to her where she can't switch gears anymore.
Has that ever happened to you in the past? I mean, you were a 5-time champion, which means you did lose the title a number of times.
Well, when it comes to people I care about or certain things that happen, oh my goodness.
What a counter by Danny B.
Here she comes.
J-Rod is feeling it.
Is this it?
Now Danny B. The rear view in the corner. Can she find a way?
Oh, I felt that one too. Oh my goodness. That echoed in this hall room. Oh my goodness.
Melina, you mentioned at the outset, Danny B having to utilize her quickness, her elusiveness, and that has gotten her the advantage until now.
Oh my, every turn,
Flapjack by the gritty J-Rod, and now, a boot right to the abdomen.
Where do these women find the energy to keep coming back like this? It's incredible.
You just see the fury in the eyes of J-Rod. She
wants that win, and this is her debut. So I'm sure she's going to give it all she has, because she wants to be an ultimate woman of wrestling.
Look at the pinning predicament here, doing push-ups, and Danny B. You know, it may have been showing off, but Melina, that's actually a very inventive pin attempt because Danny B had to use that much more force to kick out.
That looks like that's nothing to her for J-Rod.
Absolutely not.
That's easy peasy to her. How?
She's been a stud athlete her entire life, and that has transitioned so well into the squared circle here. Charging in full speed into the top turnbuckle. What does Danny B have up her sleeve now? High knee.
Oh, a kick to the face.
And now heading up to the mezzanine here.
Maybe this
Danny
is it.
B, crossbody. But how much?
Could this be it? Could this be it?
But how much did it take out of Danny B?
Now she has to crawl all the way over there and cover her. Unless J-Rod covers Danny, so that could be a possibility right now too.
Absolutely could. Everyone here at the Globe Theater firmly behind the Big Buzz, but she is hurt.
But Danny's getting up first, so it could be Danny.
What a match this has been between two women trained by legends.
No.
J-Rod by Rikishi and Danny B by Booker T. Both of those men have to be very proud of these
to the
two
face.
women. Ooh. Great combination there by Danny B. Oh my! Clothesline, down goes J-Rod, and one more. Danny B is so resilient.
Oh.
The buzzkill into the cover. No, J-Rod kicking out.
That didn't do it. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe this.
Danny B has won a lot of matches in her career with the buzzkill. That has to be a
Wow.
bit demoralizing.
The look in Danny's face. Another one.
She could be, oh.
She got out of it.
Oh no, J-Rod with the counter! All the wind out of Danny B, but she's able to, ooh, she's able to escape.
And this is why this is Ultimate Women of Wrestling. That's all I have to say right now.
The competition is uncanny as Danny B,
Assault!
just able to evade J-Rod. Left shoulder into the post there. Can Danny B capitalize? Slap to the face and now a super kick. Could she be going for the plan B? She hits it! The plan B! DDT! Danny B rolls her over, hooks the leg. Oh, wait a minute!
No, it's Miranda!
Miranda Alizé, what the hell?
No.
Danny B had this match won!
And then,
Oh, come on!
what is Danny gonna do?
The Intercontinental
Come on,
Champion
Danny,
has
do
no
something.
right to be out here right now.
Not at all.
Blatantly pulling the referee away from his count.
And
Oh no. Danny B
her anger for Miranda is
needs to turn
hurts him.
around. J-Rod is seething. J-Rod is ready. Full speed spear. Oh God, slicing Danny B in half, and J-Rod with the win.
Oh.
Here is your winner, J-Rod!
You know, Melina, it's not enough that Miranda Alizé stole the title from Danny B, but this is rubbing salt in the wound.
Oh my goodness, she's even getting in her face. As if costing her the match was not enough.
I mean, as the director of wrestling, this is the kind of stuff that has to infuriate you.
In its moments. See, when it comes to something like this, you're given a choice. Danny B either needs to want payback, want it bad enough to give it back to her, or give up. And I hope this makes her stronger, because as much as it does annoy me and it does piss me off, at the same time, I've done this before too. So at the same time, I appreciate the tactics. I kind of appreciate the psychology of wanting it so bad you'll do anything for it. But did you really earn it when you do something like that?
What a performance by Danny B, but J-Rod walks away with her victory in her debut